Hi there. So we've been building this Divi Dude website using the new Divi 3.0. And today what I want to do is, I like the way this orange pops, but I think it'll look a little nicer if I actually added a radial gradient. So what I'm going to do is actually go to a website that generates gradients for you. That's a great thing about the internet. There's a lot of smart people who build things like this. So what we're going to do is come over to colorzilla.com and use their Ultimate CSS gradient generator, and I'll actually put a link to this in my description. So what we're going to do is customize these colors right here. So the first thing I want to do is get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of that. Whoops, try it again. There we go. And I want to have a light orange. This will be what's in the center here. So I'm going to, and I already have the colors I'm going to use, so I'm just going to type in that FCBC8A and then hit OK. And then here I want the darker orange. That is actually the orange that I use on my website, which is FE8727. So I'm going to hit OK. Now there's a lot of other settings here if you wanted to play with hue, saturation, reverse it, things of that nature. But I'll let you do that if that's something you want to do. If you want to make it darker or lighter that way, you can always move this stuff around. I think it looks pretty good as the default there, so I'm going to leave it that way. You can turn off the comments if you want, and that gets rid of this information. But I'm going to go ahead and leave the comments on, give them credit. So we're going to go ahead and copy that to our clipboard. So then what we're going to do is come back over to our dashboard. If you have a child theme, you can put this in the style CSS there, but we haven't built the child theme yet. We'll get to it, but we haven't done it yet. So we're going to come to our theme options. We're going to come down to the custom CSS and go ahead and drag that down so we can see it. Now I'm going to add my orange gradient here. I already commented it out, so let's go ahead and add that here. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull his comment there and move it up, and then I'm going to give this a class ID of orange radial gradient. I'm going to spell it right, curly Q, and do the curly bracket. Then let's go ahead and just copy this. I don't have to retype it, so save the changes. So then we're going to come over to our page, and we're going to go ahead and enable the visual builder. Since we're using Divi 3.0, we might as well use the visual builder. So we're going to come over here to the gear icon on the section, and then click on CSS, and we're going to type in or copy and paste that CSS ID. Oops, and we're actually going to put it in the class since that's where it belongs. And you can see it's now added that gradient. Now one of the issues now I have with the gradient is I chose a yellow color to be my link color, and it's hard to see that on this gradient. So now I'm going to have to rethink my link color, but we're not going to do that today. So we're going to come down, we're going to save this. Now that's how you add a gradient to your sections on Divi 3.0. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Check out the other video links I have in my descriptions. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.